Hello, this is Sean Reardon, ID number 18252524. This is the Light Fantastic project for the module EY4066. This is a documentation slide where you take pictures or annotate the design process and what step you're on at what time. I stuck with the rough 15-minute intervals. I talked in my reflection that I forgot to take pictures of some parts of the process because I'd only have like 10-20 minutes between lectures and labs. So I wanted to kind of show that in this, that some students, if they do use this, that they might forget to take pictures and all that of the process. So it's kind of like it humanizes it a bit. So it's my user, outgoing person. They like walking, they help guide dogs, they like to go outside and run, so it's very active. So the product should incorporate some activeness. The inspirational images were kind of upcycled or decomposable materials. I like the idea with the cork here in the glass to go cup and the silicone here, but you can see that I went with the silicone and this type of cup towards the end, but I did like the idea of the bamboo, and I took the idea of the swirls here from the screw of the actual bulb, so that's incorporated later on, the idea. My initial ideas were drawn up. It took about 15 minutes each just to make them look nice. When I presented them to my group, they told me to develop my persona more because I hadn't built up that much yet. So you can see, like, I went back and forth between the slides. I didn't go in the linear pattern, as not many people would do that. So with those comments, and it helped me design the scamper. I didn't use it myself, but I use design heuristics style, but I hadn't used it for this project. But the design heuristics would be the way I'd go. But Scamper would work very well for students if they're really stuck. You can see that my modeling, I really like the tile make productive mistakes. You can see in the bottom left, because I made this too big and that too small, and it took me a couple of attempts to get perfect. So it's it does show that like you can still make productive mistakes and progress without having to panic about it. Like they're simple low fidelity mistakes. I show there that I combined my screw and my two original ideas to get this one, but that was added in after. This was added in towards the end when I redesigned. So this is just kind of an afterthought. Well, I put my design in this location because it is new, but you have seen travel cups before, but you have never seen them really used for storing and packaging, and it fits the design brief. I like this because the words kind of have a pop to it. So customer has characters on top, the size of different letters, the size letters, the safety is the safety sign, the cost is a money sign. So it's a good way to pop out at you, and the flow there between aesthetic and customer, where the arrow changes colors to link it in between. This is, at this point, I went back and redesigned my project, as I said, in the modeling stage. So I took these bits of feedback and went back over it, and this is where I tell the class like that, or I kind of redesign it slightly to have more of a range. So you'd have like 20 different models and different light bulb sizes and shapes, and the way I'd persuade the class would be like that it would only need the sticker on the top or bottom with the barcode, and like the model like 7 out of 20. So like the customer will have 20 more cups to collect and all that. So it would encourage people to buy more. Yeah, thanks for listening. I'm gone a bit over the time. Sorry.